So here we are with Stuart Ruben. Stu Ruben?
Right.
From
Casper,
Wyoming. And he's a hobby shop owner. And this is our 4th day of flying together, I think.
Yeah.
And we're right at about, let's see, we did 2 hours, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. We're right at about 7.5 hours, right in that area there.
Yeah.
And just in the last few minutes, he started just landing perfectly. So he's actually already done 3 in a row, but we're going to document a few more here for his solo. So let's take off. And there was a little bit of a pull to the left, as we've seen before, but nothing bad. So Stuart, you were flying with buddy cord trainers and probably had maybe 20 or 30 hours of flying.
That's about right.
But hardly any landings.
Well, they were more of arrivals.
Arrivals, some arrivals. But here we've now, this looks great too, and just nicely above the horizon. Bring it in just beautifully, right down the road. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Ha ha ha! That is so neat. And yesterday you weren't doing this.
No.
Even today, at the beginning of the day, you were probably thinking, "Oh gosh, we're gonna leave. I mean, I need to solo, but I don't know if I got the skills." And guess what? You've got them now. Observing that horizon all the way. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Oh, beautiful. And that was touching down right here. Actually, before we even got to ourselves, that's the harder kind of landing and the prettier one too, because it uses the beginning of the runway. So on this one, let's just do one of those full stop landings again, where you just bring it down, and you've done 2 in a row just now, and now we'll do a full stop, and if the terrain allows us, we'll taxi back even. Beautiful. There's the nice separation that you're looking for. And just let it roll out as it goes on up. Perfect, perfect. That's 3 in a row. Now let's see if we can actually, it's a little deep up there. So let me congratulate you though on video.
Well,
that is super job.
Good, good.
And something a little short of 8 hours, I think, total, over 4 days of training. We actually he was here 5 days, but 1 day was rained out. So we ended up flying 4 days. Yesterday he actually got more than, I think, 3.5 hours. So probably around 700 to 800 landings in total, which is very good. A lot of people need more like 1,000 over 10 hours. But here's the plane in good shape. And there's our new solo pilot, Stu Ruben of Casper, Wyoming.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, you know, let's have you, I can just grab it back. Let's have you do another few just for a little more camera work, and then we always dead stick down.
Okay.
Got to do that. So Stu Ruben, just newly soloed. Whoa, make sure those wings don't get unleveled. And he's off and flying some more. Very nice. Beautiful. And there, here, now we can taxi it back. Go ahead and do the taxiing. And you do that taxiing with that pulsing like that. Right, exactly. Let's taxi all the way back to ourselves here. Good. I like the, you know, the nun. That's the way it should sound. And that way you don't ever have a runaway, okay? Now go full right. Or, yeah. Yeah, right. Whoops. Our runway is pretty tough here. It's a dirt road, about 8 or 10 feet wide, and not an easy field. But that's one of the benefits of learning here, is that any field that's easier than this is in your bag. And most fields are. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll take off and go up real high and dead stick it down. I'll try to keep the video on it the whole time as you're going off. Okay? Okay, why don't you chop it right there? That's probably high enough. And then trim all the way down on the left on the yeah, to get the engine to die. And now it should be a dead stick airplane. I can pick it up in this thing. A little wild. So now we're on for our dead stick landing. Very nice. And look at this. Look at this. Very nice. Right up to you.
It's an arrival.
A little bouncing in at the arrival. Once again, Stu, just such a great job. I'm so proud of you. You know, 4 days of flying, packing in about almost 8 hours of flying to do it, and here you are, a solo pilot. Number 294 in the certificate program so far.